I've been dating this guy like for 5 years. Just recently, I got to know you're the same clan.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
I didn't know these tabs zibazi toba batia. Awendwala. He brings those tabs nazimpa. Nga zibazi nzijamu embuto. What you get? Sometimes I find myself calling this man back. I really don't know what to do.
Like you still want him.
He still wants me and I still want him.
And there's a little voice in you that keeps saying that we all did not come from my mother's womb, right?
Yeah, because he told me we can go very far.
Real talk, real people. Problems and solutions with Daniel Irish Kenyerezi.
Have you encountered a scenario where you have had sexual relations with a clanmate? Well, today's story is pretty weird and rather interesting. A big fan of mine got in touch with me through my TikTok at Daniel Kenyerezi, and she wanted us to have a conversation and also tell me or share with me her story of what exactly happened, how she is coping with this situation of where she has been giving her body to someone who she shares a clan with. So let's get her on the phone and try to have a conversation and see how it goes.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right. Can we talk?
Yes, we can.
What is going on?
This is Daniel.
Yes.
It's about heartbreak.
Gigi, let's talk about it. What did he do?
I've been dating this guy like for 5 years. Just recently, I got to know you're the same clan.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Last time when I sent you a message, I was in the hospital.
Oh no.
I almost died. I don't know. Like, my life is a mess.
So for 5 years, you did not know that he was from the Nsenene clan or
Lugave.
Yo.
Like, life is not easy. Like,
but you
I
also
almost went mad. Last time I wanted to they got me from the lake. I wanted to die. Now I'm from the hospital now, like 1 week. Naliku oxygen.
Mukwano.
Anje?
Let's talk about this more calmly.
Yes.
So for 5 years, you never asked about his family?
Like when someone you're dating, I try to tell him I'm called Namakula. Then maybe I start to get my clan is from Lugave. Then this Facebook thing, and he was a good guy. Even my family knew him. My dad called me. Then he was like, I see your man, he's called Solonjoji on Facebook. Because he was not my friend on Facebook, I could not mind about that. Then after work, I talked to him. I was like, by the way, what's your second name? Then he was like, I'm called Mokasa. Then I was like, Mokasa, but on Facebook you're using Solonjoji because he was a lawyer. On your papers, on your stamp, you're using Solonjoji. He was like, I grew up in a family of that name. They tried to give me that name, but soon, for your case, I'm going to change your name. But for me, I'm called Mokasa. Anyway, I said, anyway, he cannot lie. Me, all my family knows him. Everyone knows him. Anyway, we were there. Then there is the old man. He was a client. Ella, he called me one day. Now they are 3 years. Though we love each other, you don't get pregnant. What's going on? I was like, we are still young. We don't want to give birth. Then now, that's recently, that same man called me. Nangamba, Solimwala Moto. Your future. You're the same clan with a guy. Even the brother called me. No, Chris is wasting your time. Then I was like, when I talked to the guy not kids and too.
So the clown knew all along that he was from this clan.
Yeah, he knew. Then he told me, I loved you from day one. I didn't want to lose you. That's why I didn't tell you everything. I wanted you to be in my life. And I was like, oh my God. Which made me so sad. I used to get pregnant. Naenga, this guy, they have a family doctor, family hospital. Naenga, when I get pregnant, I didn't know these tabs bazitoba batya. Awendwala. He brings those tabs nazimpa. Nga ziba zinzijamu embuto. What you get?
Birth control pills.
For abortion.
Hey.
Then amugamba, when we go to the hospital, they take me to that one hospital. Nga doctor ngamba ndoza yali amugambako. Mbu, it's a miscarriage. Kwa byali 3 times. Quite recently, when I went back to the hospital, the doctor told me everything.
The same doctor?
Yeah, and the guy didn't want me to give back because we are of the same clan. That's why he was giving me to take miscarriage.
I don't even know what such a doctor is still doing in practice. I mean, his license should be revoked.
Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Daniel Irish Kanyerazi. Follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram at Daniel Kanyerazi.
I'm having a tough conversation with a young lady who recently faced the sad reality that the man she had for 5 years, the man she was sleeping with, they share, or rather they come from the same clan. The guy got her to do a string of abortions, and right now the sad reality is she has to move on and cope on her own. She's sad and depressed. Maybe something else that I need to ask you. What is life like right now?
I lost my job. Like, my boss, yanonyaho kubanga esimyanga nali najijjako. When they told him I'm in the hospital, they don't know what's my family. They don't know what is happening to me. The boss came to the hospital and because I was so sick. I'm not totally chinuma naendi bubi guy nayo banagamba. I thought I'm a strong woman. You can't work with such people. How can I behave like that because of heartbreak? Either he got someone else.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah. So life is just like that.
To start with, I admire your courage that you reached out to me and you said you needed advice. Maybe, did your parents ever meet this guy?
Yeah, they used to know him. But my aunt told me when my dad knew about the Facebook thing, then my aunt was like, you stop the relationship. By that time it was like 4 years. You stop the relationship. We've seen people who love each other. Just in 1 year, maybe you're pregnant. The guy stays with you, but the guy is not staying with you. Although he loves you, you know him. There must be a problem. And I was like, no, I can't stop this relationship because I love that guy. And now they're just looking at me. They can't say anything. They're just saying, we warned you. You couldn't listen. Now you see your time. You lost your job because of a man. Now what do you want us to do for you? Yeah.
So what do you want me to do for you?
Well, I just need some advice, maybe. Because, even sometimes I find myself calling this man back. I really don't know what to do.
Like you still want him?
He still wants me and I still want him.
And there's a little voice in you that keeps saying that we all did not come from my mother's womb, right?
Yeah, because he told me we can go very far. He told me if you're not my sister. And he was like, did your mother give birth to me?
What a story. What a show we have ahead of us. Anyway, stay on the line for a little while.
Yeah.
We're going to stop for a break, and when we return, I want us to continue with our conversation.
Okay.
Real talk, real people. Problems and solutions with Daniel Irish Kanyerazi.
Are you going through hell and possibly need someone to talk to? Why don't you get in touch with me? You can reach me through my TikTok at Daniel Kanyerazi. Get into my DM. You can also get in touch with me. The number is on your screen. Send me a WhatsApp or you can call me and I may just give you some time to listen to you. Yeah? You can't be depressed. Now, there's a question that I need to ask you, and I believe this is a question that is on everyone's mind right now, especially from this whole time you and I have spent talking together.
At what point did he know that you guys were of the same clan?
Well, he knew from the very first day because I told him about
From the very first day?
Yeah. Because the excuse, he told me that he thought maybe it was for fun, but he found himself loving me. And he didn't want to lose me. That's why he kept it as a secret.
And then he also went ahead and introduced you to his parents and family.
Oh, he did. I knew everything, but I could not mind about the names. I knew everyone from his side. He knew everyone from my side. Yeah.
First things first. I know you're very disappointed, and I know it's very hard on you right now, knowing that what you did or the relationship you guys had was a taboo.
Yeah.
Ideally, these are questions you need to ask someone when you meet for the very first time.
Yeah.
You want to know where do they come from, who are their parents. You have to do a background check on some of these things. Because had you asked these questions, maybe you wouldn't be in the kind of state that you're in.
Actually, I didn't.
However, I am not here to crucify you or blame you for one reason. I think we've all done stupid things, all in the name of love.
Yeah.
Sometimes you walk into love blindly. You don't know what's ahead, and then when you know, if you realize that you've made a mistake, it's so huge or even a burden for you to carry.
Yeah.
And with what has happened, of course, people in the family are laughing at you. You've lost a job. I know it can be tough to keep up on a couple of things. I think you need to first of all heal internally.
Yeah.
You're traumatized. You gave this man your life. You had a lot of hopes and dreams around him. And now it turns out that he lied to you.
Yeah.
The first thing you need to do is you need to first forgive yourself. I think that is like the hardest thing anyone can possibly do. And forgiving yourself entails, one, first accepting that a mistake was made.
Yes.
And then getting the courage to pick up the pieces and move on. Me telling you that you're not the first person who has walked into such madness would be unfair. But come on, many people make mistakes and move on with life.
Yes.
I think milk has spilled. It is done. It is dusted. Everything about this relationship, I think you should forget and rise and move on.
Yes.
Moving on doesn't mean quickly running into another relationship.
Of course, I don't want any other relationship now.
No. What I'm saying is sometimes people find comfort and solace running in the arms of another man. But then the grass is not always greener on the other side of the hill. Sometimes it's good for you to, first of all, process things and think through things on your own.
Yeah.
First of all, you need to first think about yourself now. You need now to invest time. Instead of spending time in misery and sorrow, I'm looking through your pictures. You're a young lady, vibrant. You have a life ahead of you. I think right now, you need to move on from the pain. You need to invest you need to invest in things that add value to you. Right now, you may be with your family. They may take care of you. But at the end of the day, no mkazi yetaga kasente ke.
Yeah.
You need to look around for opportunities. If that job went, you need to pray for another. If you've not believed in the power of prayer before, yes, you can talk to me for counseling and advice. But I believe in prayer, in surrendering to God and the tears, there's a lot of strength and courage. Never be afraid to let out the pain, because once you keep bottling it all in, then the pain becomes a problem. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
You need now to position yourself to better things. The relationship has gone, the job has gone. Everyone around you is mocking you. You can beat all that. It's only for a little while. And your family will understand and they'll move on. Just accept the lessons that it has come with. You know, sometimes the lessons we get are not as easy. Sometimes the lessons we get come through the toughest and meanest of situations. At least now you know, in your next relationship, or if you ever get to know a guy again, or even at least before you sleep with him, You need to look at his national ID. What I'm saying is you need to ask the toughest questions. You need to know someone in, out. You need to know their friends at least. At least get to meet like 2-3 friends. Ask them questions. Try to build confidence and trust around a person.
Yeah.
That way you will not get into such problems again. But what I can tell you is don't allow it to get to your head. Come on, so many people have made so many mistakes. Even in the Bible, a man who God considered as his friend, David, do you know what he did? When he was a king, David killed one of his soldiers and took his wife. There were so many sins in there. There was murder, there was adultery, fornication, whatever you choose to call it. But then God said, but that is my friend. I'm not taking you into a sermon, but what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to build here is so many bad things have happened from way back then. And God has forgiven those things. So you need to forgive him. Because if you don't forgive, then healing is going to be tough. And even the forgiveness is not going to come in 1 day or 2. It will take time. I've always believed that time is a natural healer. So you need to give certain things time. Let the tears flow. It is okay. Because that pain needs to be released. I know what it means being with someone for so many years. People know you with that person, and then it turns out that they are not for you, or you just can't continue or be with them. I've been through certain situations, but I've picked myself up from those, and I have told myself, hey, I am blessed. If God is on my side, who honestly can be against me? God loves me. Whoever has left, let them go. It's an opportunity to bring in new people in your life. People who are going to matter, and possibly people who are going to carry you forward. Even as you get into prayer or choose to maybe fast about things, it's good for you to ask God to give you the courage and strength to accept the things that you can't change. That you have a certain level of grace and courage. I don't know if you get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've just got to be open-minded about situations and things. You cannot change what happened, but at least you can change things about you. Invest in yourself. The time you spend crying, looking for him unnecessarily and all these other things, invest in a skill. Learn something new. Make new friends. We live in a world that has a population of over 1 billion people. Your first friend can be Daniel Irish Kanyerezi. I don't know if you get the point.
Yeah, I do.
Like, you need to now open up to new opportunities in your life. Embrace them and just rebuild yourself slowly. It all cannot happen today. You don't speak to me and heal today. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. But I believe with time, there are certain things that will go away. People, you see, with healing and heartbreak and depression, everyone handles it differently, and for every person there is a time to it. There are those who will take time. But even for those who are listening to us right now, I think for me the point is, whatever the time, don't let it get to your head.
Yeah.
You know? Right now what you are battling with is an impossible love. And I can't blame you entirely because it wasn't your fault really. Allow me to say this. For a man that you said you loved too much, he was killing you. Do you know you put your life at risk? With these abortions that he, this drug or supplement that you mentioned a while ago, that he asked the doctor to give you. Actually, I would even arrest this doctor. Imagine you fail to give birth to a child again. Would you like me to speak to this guy?
To what? To the guy? No.
Because I honestly want to find out what was in his mind and why he,
He only says he loved me. That he didn't want to lose me. He only wanted me to be in his life.
No.
That's all.
If you love someone, then you don't take away what you have done together. For every lover, the joy is in the two having a child. He knew from the get-go that the love was impossible. He pushed it and then subjected you to these abortions. Guys,
you know, the brother told me like that relationship was based maybe on sex. Yeah.
Yeah, he was right. I agree with him. It's a tough one. I won't sit here and lie to you that, oh, I know what you're going through. No. But at least I know a bit about pain.
You have helped me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And in case you feel like you want to talk, I'm always available. I'm glad that you opened up about it, because sometimes talking about something, it doesn't only teach, but it also lets a certain weight go.
Yeah.
Have you heard from this guy again?
We live in the same area. Then I saw his car on the supermarket. You know what I did? It is so sad. For him, it's already moving on because he has already another person.
Of course, it's always easy.
I was like, when I went to his car, anyway, I just became more sick because I found there someone else. And he was like, me, I moved on. You have to move on.
But after 5 years, guy is not fair. It's unfortunate. There are so many things that we have to endure in this life. But right now, just look after yourself, be careful, and don't get into trouble. Okay?
Yeah.
Take your time. I know you will heal. It will take time.
Okay.
Kale, I wish you a good evening for now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Kale Mkwan.
God bless you.
Bless you too. Bye-bye.
Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Daniel Irish Kanierazi. Follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram at Daniel Kanierazi.